zip tie. Vice grip. Okay, back at the Thunderclappers shed. Thomas.
Hello.
Say hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
That's it. We are back on the turbo, of course. I haven't figured out the oil system yet, but I'm not looking at that yet. So, wastegate, screamer. When I get a whoop, like that. So, I have a little phalange here. We're going to there. Just going to take the stud out and that'll bolt right up to that because it's got threads in it. I want to try and get it. So, it's got a little bit of an angle on it already. So that'll help. But, I was doing a scrap run this morning and I was throwing out a trampoline. And so, I had this. And it's steel. So I can use that, I can weld that. Just 90 degree right there. I've got some straight over there. How good is that? So I'm going to use a trampoline with a wastegate streamer. Ingenuity, you know? So recycling. So yeah.
Doing the country proud. Recycling.
So I'll do like a 90 to get it bring it over here, and then I don't know, use the other 90 maybe to kick it back up, or like cut like a 45, whatever. I'm just gonna make it work basically, and that I will do. And then I've got a couple silicone hoses and bends, and I got some more, so I'll try and kick this out and back over there. I'm gonna go to Bunnings and get a proper hole saw kit, drill hole saw kit, so we can actually do a proper hole through there and through the boot. So I'm gonna pull all this off as well and do that. So yep, let's do that. Let's get in. Boost control. We have a, what do we have here? A boost T here, and that's going to go in between the wastegate and the turbo, which is intake reference basically. So I'm going to put hose from there to there, and we can control the boost. Boost controller, boost T, bolted down, hooked up. I also went ham with the shower screws and bolted down, well, screwed down the reservoir and the pump, so they're nice and where they need to be. Now, basically I need to go to Bunnings and get a hole saw kit, because I need to put a hole in the boot there, and a hole through the top of the boot. Goes back out again, of course. I've made up a little bracket to hold up the turbo, the whole kind of thing really. I'll probably do another one as well over there, but for now, I'm just going to do one. So I've made a bracket bolted to the housing, and yeah, just going to weld it straight there. It should be right. See if I can do this one-handed while filming. That is welded on. Pretty well on there. I gotta put a couple holes in the floor, but yeah, that's just extra bracing now. So now, the turbo is very much on there. I very much set the boot on fire a lot there because of all that seam sealer that's under there. That's alright. You don't need that. Things have I forget, I don't know the word, I've lost the word, and I've also lost what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, there's things everywhere. Okay, where is my...
Let me appeal to the younger audience. Skibidi toilets,
no,
Sigma.
No. Okay, so, onto things that matter. This is the little flange that goes onto the turbo. A bit dark back there. And so the oil pump that I've got in there, it was running for 10 seconds, then it would turn off for like a minute, and then it would go again. I believe it was because the pressure was too much and it was backing up, because, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like a pinhole, it's back barely enough. So I'm going to drill that out, make it a bigger hole, and hope that it will, because I've taken the line off and I've put it back into the reservoir, ran it, and it would just constantly run, so it was perfectly fine. So drill this out and see what happens. I also went to Bunnings, got a hole saw kit. That wasn't cheap, and I had to get the right hole saw. We'll just do some hole sawing right through there somewhere. Figure it out.
You got soft hands, brother.
Look at this. Look, I washed my hands to eat. I ain't eating.
Alright, you ready for this? You ready to see this? This thing's recording?
Oh, you know what? You got push fittings on there. I know push fittings. That's my fucking repertoire. Is there anything on the other side we should check for? Like,
I already checked. The subframe's there. Like butter.
Hell yeah.
Man, this was worth it. 120 bucks. Like a glove. Alright, quick kebab break. Things are very chaotic at the moment, but things have also progressed. I can't remember what, but in cooler piping, I did a hole and another hole. It's a $120 hole right there. Had to buy the kit, but that thing is awesome. I love that. Good.
Bob, 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 bob.
Fabrication.
Oh!
Oh no.
My foot. Tootsie.
Hey mate, Ali, what are you doing?
I'm making the charge pipe. I've done it in, it's all gone out the boot. Made some nice holes. I'm making some straights underneath. I'm just gonna get a bit heavy going because each part together, so I gotta do them on different angles as well to make sure it gets in the right exact spot, like go through the trans tunnel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm figuring it out. I got HP doing the screamer right now. What I'm gonna do is get either 90 and then another 90.
Yeah.
And he's using the trampoline piping. Getting stuff done. Things are happening.
You know, there's people who do shit properly, and then there's people who get shit done. And here we've got one right here. We're getting
without the profanity, but yes,
getting stuff done.
Getting things done. Yeah.
Getting stuff done.
We're getting it done.
Yeah.
It is quite late, and oh no, I'm breaking things. Anyway, here is most of the charge pipe. Only tacked up so far, just a couple tacks. So it's make sure I've got it all in the spots that I want. It's been interesting, you know, measuring the size that I want, cutting the straight piece, then finding out the angle that I want, so then cutting it again on the angle that I want with just an angle grinder, no fancy tools or anything, and then just basically fitting it, seeing if it's a good spot, tacking it, then going on to the next piece. It's weird because it's only like 1, 2, 4 pieces. Yeah, that's taken almost like 2 hours to do. It almost feels like such a small thing, but like, yeah, I knew this was gonna be the hard part of it, but this has definitely been the most time to do this. But I'll show you how this fits up. And this straight part comes out just at the start of the gearbox. So I've still got to go the length of the gearbox up to the engine. So probably like 3 or 4 more joiners. So I'm probably going to put a V-band in there somewhere. I mean, probably should have put a V-band somewhere else, but I can at some other point just cut down the side of it. It may be in like the center, just so it's a nice straight piece. But yeah, anyways, I'll fit this on and I'll show you. I'm done. I'm about done. Another night on the boot turbo. We're continuing. I'm getting pretty close, I reckon. I left off on doing the charge pipe, and we're getting somewhere now. Kind of got stuck the other night on this piece, this long piece here, because it kind of got stuck. Well, not stuck, but I kind of welded from all the way to from the turbo, well, from the boot, coming out of the boot, all the way. I connected all of them even up to here, and I wasn't able to take it out. So I had to basically cut down there and basically add a silicone coupler. I didn't want to put couplers under here, just because in case, you know, road debris, smack anything, it might come off, but I might have to. It's either that or V-bands, and V-bands are kind of difficult to get the right angle. You're gonna be kind of accurate with it, and I'm not that great with that. But anyway, so we got that, coming it all the way up to here, and then I got this one tacked here as well. Bit of a mad angle, like a 45-degree going across here, and then we're getting real close to coming up to the MAF. Right, here we have both of the pipes I need to weld up. They're all just tacked at the moment. Got some gap filling to do on this one, as you can see. It's gonna be fun, that's alright. Alright, See how this goes. Both gloves on this time. Safety. Alright, now, after welding that up, cleaning up. Shoosh, look at that. That is beautiful. Alright, another beautiful day at Thunderclapper's shed. We're starting to wrap this stuff up. Not wrap, but paint it up. We chuck a lick of paint on it. Bit of high temp stuff. I'm almost out, so I might not have enough. I've done both sides on this one, so I need to flip these and do the other side. So, yeah. You know, bit grinder and paint. Make me the welder I ain't. Don't look too close. Alright, some time has passed. I've just been smashing through things, getting stuff done. You can see the dump has been painted, so has the wastegate. I've also extended that up, put another hole in the boot. When I close it, shoo, look at that. Look, insert fireballs here. Yep. I've also done some wiring, done a proper relay. Look at me go. Yep, that's a BMW, factory BMW relay. Look at me go. Now if you get underneath, you can see all the piping underneath is painted and connected all the way up to the front. Go to the engine bay. We have it connected to the intake with the MAF just down there, plugged in. A bit of a stretch of the cable. Hopefully that's all right. I still need to mount the. I had to move the fuel filter, so I'll mount that with some zippy ties. Should be right. Alright, bit of an update. Not sure how long it's been, but I've just had to get down and get into it and get stuff done. I haven't had much time to do it. I'm coming to a bit of a deadline. It's about 2 days away since we got to leave. Tomorrow night I need to load up. So I haven't really filmed much. I've just been doing stuff. I've had to change quite a bit, but yeah. Anyway. Pump, we've changed to a 3 litre per minute pump compared to the 12 litre per minute pump, because that one was just too much and trying to slow it down with resistors wasn't working. It was just melting everything, so changed that. Fixed up the thingo, extended it, whatever. Got an elbow 4-inch reducer to 3-inch, so that works now. Got the boost tee kicked it up to going up to a boost gauge up there. The whole underneath is all hooked up, of course. We are off the jack stands. I'm just going through it. Don't mind my rushed whatever, who knows what. I've had to change up the elbow, it goes down there. The MAF is now closer. We're just using a bunch of like BMW elbows, and it's working perfect. I mean, I don't know about perfect yet, but we'll see. It's the right size for the throttle body anyway, where it wasn't before. I've had to get a fitting welded up to go from 3/8 to inch, so that's what the IAC takes, the idle air control valve. I've got some hydraulic line to get to it. It's just what I had access to me at the time, so that's that. I've got the fuel regulator hooked up to what used to be a fuel vapor thing, I don't know, solenoid type thing, so I deleted that and then hooked it up to that. I've deleted the PCV system that and it's just added in a catch can to here. I need to zip tie that up, mount it, whatever. But that should be it for under there, hopefully. Hopefully that's all good. I did also have to change a bit of my piping underneath, as since I changed up there, but it made it better anyway. Less couplers, less, and it's just, yeah, anyway. I believe we might have it going, like ready. I haven't really properly set up the wiring for this yet. I've got a relay set up for it, which I'll do, but for testing purposes I've just got alligator clips that are just plumbed onto it. So I just gotta turn that on and it just goes. Let's shut that. Look at that, how good. Alright, let's see if I can even get out of here. But wait, the MAF isn't plugged in at the moment because it wasn't idling for some reason. But it does start. Yep. Got a splits boost gauge here. I'm not sure if that's working though. I was revving it before and it didn't seem to be going up much, but I don't know, it doesn't seem right to me. So anyway, let me try and get out of here and we'll see if we can go for a test drive, see if we're making any boost. Alright, we are driving. I don't want to be too loud considering, you know, a little bit late. Behind me. Off the throttle isn't too bad. It smells very, I don't know, smoky, oily. I don't want to rip on it, but I want to get on the boost. Currently getting towed by my girlfriend in the patrol, as I may or may not have forgotten to mount the fuel filter, and so it has dragged and it has put a hole in the line, so it's stalled. Luckily, the people that I broke down next to were Steven's mates, and they came out and let me use their phone to give a phone call because I forgot my phone in a mad rush. I called Bernie to pick me up. That's pretty fun. Oh, I mean, nothing on the turbo stuff broke, it's just my forgetfulness, I guess. Oh, let's get it home, let's get it fixed. Alright, got it back. Thanks to Bernie. Thank you, darling. Alright, all fixed under there. Nice and quick, just chopped it shorter and plugged it back in and then actually mounted it. A couple zip ties, should be right. It's still a bit low, the hose is still a bit low. So that's a bit heavy going, but I don't know. I did notice that the pump, which I've taken out, is no longer there. Just is not alive anymore. So that's cool. So I'm gonna send that back. I don't know what I'm going to do about oil now. I have to load up for the drift event tomorrow night, and I don't have an oiling system, so that's cool. I cut up a bit of 3-inch for the filter, and I'm just giving it a quick birthday. I mean, this is high heat paint, not like I need it, but it matches the rest of the piping, so why not? So yes, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do now. Maybe I'll just fill it with grease. I don't know. Another test drive. Quickly rigged up a new system. Basically, oil, gravity fed to the turbo, then gravity fed down, or suctioned from the pump, pumping it back up into tank. This is just test purposes. I will find a hose to go from the pump to here, but for now I just want to test drive it while I've got light. A bit smoky, but that's alright. Let's stick that over there in case it spills a little bit, because we're all about safety here. Now, because basically that pump it does say in the description, it says it should be used for it can be used for like a return pump to go back to the engine for external turbo purposes. But anyway, let's see how we go. Alright, it is driving. It is going. No scraping this time. You can see back there. Everything's still there. It's still very loud. Still seems really slow. I mean, I don't know if it'd help. I don't have the map. It's still so loud, so I don't really like ripping on it like this, but anyway. It is driving, it is going. It has a turbo hooked up to it. I did hear it. I heard a turbo, I heard turbo flutter. So we've got to be making some sort of boost. I wish I filmed it. Not like you'd be able to hear it anyway, it's so loud, but driven it in a couple months, but still I'm driving a turbo in my boot. Alright, let's go for another. Well, I got no gauges on the video. I don't think this boost gauge is working either. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, it is going. I believe it made PSI there. I don't know how much. I think I saw 3 or something. Oh, right, it's bar, so I don't know how much that is.